answered your question, yes.
On the debt ceiling, if you don't mind,
yes.
Do you have the votes for next week? Do you have the votes to pass it?
I think we're in very good shape. We just rolled it out yesterday. We're working, talking through all the members, and I don't want to break all expectations. I want you to follow it. I want you to be on the floor. I want the anticipation. I want you to see. I want you to see as the clock goes up. I want you to write stories like I'm teetering, whether I could win or not, and the whole world hangs in the balance.
This interview has to be the weirdest interview I've seen all year. I really don't understand what the leader, the House Speaker, is actually talking about.
And then I want you to write a story after it passes. Would the president sit down and negotiate? Just like we've done every other time before.
He's questioning about what's his plans. I'm thinking about the debt ceiling because he's talking about we'll sit down and negotiate as we've always done in the past. But truth be told, there's never been a time where there's been a Congress that hold the budget hostage. Yeah, people, say one thing and act, but when it's time to pass the debt ceiling, people don't play about it because this is America's credit. And regardless of what you believe or how you feel, these are bills that we already owe. Money we've already spent, we need to pay as a country.
Would the Senate, are they going to take up another bill to name the next month maple syrup? Are they going to honor the UConn team that they won a basketball tournament? Or will they sit down and work for the American people? I mean, I don't know what the month of May will be about in the Senate or what they'll honor, but I think they ought to honor the American public and actually take up a debt ceiling.
Mr. Speaker,
yes.
The problem is Kevin McCarthy and Republicans, his brand of Republicans, this brand of Republicans, MAGA Republicans, will not sit idle. They are kooky enough to make sure that this country defaults, simply trying to prove a point to their constituents, continuing this lie that they are working for them, even though what they're going to do, their actions, is only going to bring harm, not just to Americans, not just Democratic states, but all of us if they default on that debt.
My recollection of the whole fight over him being elected speaker is that the resolution was that a single member could call for his ouster. You correct me if I'm wrong. Could this lead to that? Could you or one of your colleagues conceptually be calling for his ouster because of this impasse?
No one is looking to lower the sword of Damocles quite yet, Michael. Right now, we're working to get a responsible fiscal policy sent to the Senate. We believe that puts pressure on Schumer and Biden to work with us to try to avoid the catastrophic consequences you mentioned. But don't forget, there are also catastrophic consequences if we continue to drive these deficits up and this debt further and further into the future. That risks every economic opportunity for every American. And if we lose this dollar and if inflation continues, the savagery to the American family and the American economy will be severe.
It's not a game. Negotiating about the debt ceiling is ridiculous. It's never happened. They need to pass a clean debt ceiling, and people need to stop joking about it because this brand of Republican, these MAGA Republicans, will not pretend as if nothing's going to happen. They will allow default. I'm Mondale Robinson. Have a great day. Not before you think about it.